I think part of the issue as well is that it's going to be very hard to prevent it to keep taking turns, because it's going to be, if I'm right, there's fear in the shock and fear. Then the two with the debuffs are, I'm pretty sure, in the fleet. So, like with rebels, for instance, it's going to be hard to take turns. I think I may have missed the joke there, XO. Oh. That's me in a nutshell. I just jump over it. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realise I said that. I'll go and say. You know what? I've missed the joke there, so I'll just let you have the awkward silence there. Alright, let's start here. We won the last round, although I don't recall it being deserved. What actually happened? Alright, they got 65. Did they clear anything interesting? No, they just took out my Boba team. Fair enough. So yeah, we got Arthur clearing a bit up north, I think. Yeah, so we did a bit. You know, it wasn't great, but we did something. And I didn't show it, I don't think, but I am in Kyber 2 at the moment. I've messed up. I don't really want to be in Kyber 2. Well, actually, I'll say this. I don't mind being in Kyber 2 for the off-season. But then it means I start the new season in Kyber 2, so that's... Ugh. But yeah, we're up against Fraggle. No idea what this dude's about, so let's find out. Actually, I tell a lie, I do know what this guy's about. Yeah, he owns me. He absolutely owns me. Got 2 million GP on me. He's got about 60 odd Zetas on me. 3 Omicrons. What is that? 93 total Relics, yeah? 86 Relic 5 pluses on me. Datacrons, he's just stormed ahead. I mean, 22, 4, and 7 to my 833. He's got 224 more 6-dot mods than me. 114 more 15 pluses. 30 more 20 pluses. And we both got the same 25, so at least I'm not getting owned in that regard. But then you look at the GL scores. 3 on my side, 7 on theirs. We both got the GL ships. This is just painful. So, yeah. I'm going to say this now for YouTube. If you haven't already been checking out my streams on my stream highlights on YouTube, I will be honest, this one's probably going to be a short one. Hello there, Peak. How you doing? Yep. Did I cause any trouble at least? Did I cause this guy to have a headache? Probably not. Nope. Well, ships, yes, but arguably ships he could have just left. No, nothing on tunes. So that's the question. Did he actually struggle on fleet, or did he just stop? He did one on Executor. He's left Negotiator and Prof. So, yeah. So, we can see Jabba and Lord Vader. There's Darth Maul with Savage and Talon. Malgus with Set and Marauder. And a Set Kron at that. We got Jabba. And we got Dash, Hondo, and Vandor. Down south. We got Rey, Ben, and Hoda with a Ben Kron. We got Trench, Newt, and GBA with a Trench Kron. We got Darth Raven. We've got Starkiller. And we've got JMK. Yeah. I myself am fine. I am content. But that is all. No Luke. This is a U-round in the sense that I'm not even bothering to check speed. I'm just doing a battle. So I really do apologise to YouTube here. Because yeah, I don't like taking King 10 banners and running, but this guy basically said F you. So that is my response. That is like the bottom end of entertainment. So yeah, hopefully I have shown why Fraggle is too tough an opponent for me. Alright, let's open up Crimson, Temmin even. Last round against Zvata. We did lose. It was a bit unfortunate that we had the approach, well I say I had the approach, I did. I got a bit fixated on Jedi Master Kenobi down here. I just couldn't clear up him and Kenobi. I felt it was worth trying to push through him, just for the fact that if I could have cleared that and got through the Newt, I would have had then half a board to go for. But I just didn't have enough, so it got to the point where I just couldn't deal with this wall either. So it was tough. I made my own problems there, so I can't complain that he did his bit. I think he did trip up here though. Yeah, he couldn't beat Sarna, so I was pleased to see that. I wouldn't say it was a great Sarna team either, so it's like, you know what, I'll take that. I know what you're thinking, yes. So, DarthCussie. Let's show you the compare. Now, compared to Crimson's opponent, we have actually got a GP advantage here. And we've got Zeta advantage. We've got 10 on them. 1 Omicron on them as well. They've got 21 more total relics than me. And they've got 26 Relic 5 pluses on me. We got Datacron advantage. 738 to 020. And all of the mod scores we're in the lead on. So, a lot of positives there. Downside, 2 GLs to 7 and 2 Galactic Legend ships each. So, yeah, this is another rough one if we're being honest. It would be a cool idea though if you could actually yoink your own ship. I don't know why you won't do it, but it would be pretty cool. Cool if you could yoink your own ship. Talking about Leviathan, and it was the idea of if you could use the ultimate of Profundity to actually steal the Leviathan, Leviathan, the player controlling Leviathan could steal Leviathan. It'd be a weird play, but it was, yeah, it was just that idea of could you do it, but obviously not because you can't use the ultimate. Alright, so they've cleared the north wall. Let's have a look at it. 2 on my Finn team, wow. That is not one I ever expect to hold, so that feels good. Fleet. Executor held. Okay. We will take that. I don't know what, I haven't even looked at their defense yet, but for now I'm just focusing on what's going on here. Alright, so Malgus, Bastila, Raven, Jabba Hald, Padme, Dash, Adrad, nothing there. So yeah, I like it. This Dakakron's been doing great for me. 291% defense. I keep looking at Chrysanthemum. I'm assuming 87.1% armor is doing a job. I mean, I'm really curious what Relic 9 would be like for him. It is. it's a cron I'm really proud of, as far as I didn't re-roll it or anything. It just came with a crazy load of defense. So it's perfect for Chrysanthemum and arguably Jabba, for the fact that when you think Jabba's kind of tricky to kill, you know, he's not like a tank or anything, but he can take a bit of time to whittle down, so that defense just makes it a lot harder. Yeah, to be honest, it might be worth doing it. I don't want to go too heavy on the rerolls, because, you know, that can just get a bit drawn out, but I wouldn't rule it out for sure. Alright, so we're facing a Malgus here, Crew, JMK, Boss Bounty Hunters, and Darth Raven. Okay. And here we've got Rey, FOTP Army, Zamacron, Lord Vader, and Qui-Gon. Okay, this is a bit better than I thought. I was going into this round with a bit more of a defeatist attitude than I think he deserved. So, if I recall correctly, this is the team comp we use. Yeah, no Datacrons as well, so that's a positive for me, because I've got some. I think we go for offense. Give that so that Fennec's got survivability. Health steal as well would be nice, plus the crit damage. That all looks very nice. Farm it yourself. Alright, let's go. You're the one who's nearly 10 million. Hey, if I have to suffer. Alright. Thank God he can interrupt it with interrupt days to save her. Okay. I'm just thinking, do we go now? I think we go now, don't we? Because yeah, there's armor shred there. There we go. Basic. Bye bye. Relic 5s. Gotta love them. Alright, basic. Just keep Fennec alive. Cleanser. Basic. Just going to turn that on so I can see definitively who's taking a turn. Let's do that. Ooh, double. That's one Fennec. 64. Okay, next up we're going to do Star Killer. Yeah, honestly, I think some of these just look worse on paper. Because I'm looking at like Omega Bot, and I'm looking more at the headlines rather than the actual details. And yeah, it's one of those where I think, okay, we've got Rey down, we've got Lord Vader down, JMK, Malgus. You're thinking, oh god, oh god. But then when you realise that it's a Malgus without DR and Basti, you're seeing it's a Rey without Ben. It's doable. To be honest, Aranya, even if it had been a protection up Cron, I'd use Boba. So, it didn't really help. Didn't have a Cron anyway. This hasn't either. Alright. How you doing, by the way, Aranya? Yeah, I could do a taking her up, but it's at that point now where the Cron will expire before I get a chance to do it. You know what? We'll keep going for Rhea, man. Ben mustn't be around. Alright, we'll just go for Poe for a minute. Yeah, I've done a bit of Patriot today, and I got to 87, I think. I've been really pleased with how Patriots played today. And it's weird because people have obviously seen that Patriot's the thing, you know, like the weekend mission. Yet no one's playing Cosmo or anything. I'm sure when I go on it later, I'm going to end up facing a bunch of Cosmos because people are like, oh, I'm not facing that. Ah, get away. There we go, she's gone. And that is why we don't mod for health. Ooh. I don't know if it's worth me putting it in there. I've been running a different kind of deck. I did copy it earlier. Here we go. I've been running this one. It's not like a full-on Patriot, but it's got 2 play lines. You can either go the ongoing route with Invisible Woman, Omega, Iron Man, Onslaught, or you can go Invisible Woman, Patriot, Mystique, Ultron. It's got a couple of different ways anyway. Okay. Is there a JMK here? Or am I imagining it? Yeah, there's a JMK up north, so I could do with keeping JKR. So... Dano's Donette with the raid. Thank you very much. Party of 17. Welcome. I said, while you're taking your seats, I'm just going to lit this counter up. I feel like Newt's been letting me down a bit lately. Not necessarily... The thing is, right, it'll always get to a point where you can clean it up, because you can always get Qui-Gon out. But I'm wondering if I can find something that's just a little bit neater. It's the mace comps that do me. When Kiadi's in there, it's alright. You don't have fast Thrawn. I don't really... Oh, saying that... I don't know how fast my Thrawn is, if I'm being honest. Let's have a look. I was talking out my arse. Here we go. 293, so not crazy fast. So that's, what, 303? You see, I keep messing up with that counter. And I don't know why, because I feel like I'm playing it right, well, at least for the most part, but obviously I'm not doing it well enough. You see, I know that if you're playing Kiadi, you should have enough time to be able to get a extortion onto Anakin. But that's where I'm going wrong, because it ends up that Mace has got a taunt before I can take a turn. Gideon's not geared up, so just out of the question there. Use GG, I guess. That might be cleaner. Because I know GG in general is bad in 3v3. Maybe take Magna out for B1. Yeah, it's not one that I feel totally confident on, but I think they can't kill B1 quick enough. I feel like B2 is important to get the buff immunity on Mace. I mean, put a bit of that on, just to buff Grievous up a little bit. I don't even think I've got... saying that, Droid Datacrons have gone, haven't they? We weren't critically hit. We don't need offense. That one could be good. I feel like it's let me down a few times around here against these Mace comps. If it's Kiadi, I don't feel it's as bad, but for whatever reason, I don't think it's been doing as good with Mace. It's like the turn order just fails me a little bit. Not available. The only ones I've got that dark side are the they're on defense, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think that one might be it, just for the simple fact that we're gaining extra potency, which means that B2 should land buff immunity more, target lot from B1, target lot from GG. Bit health steal. Very strange this though. It feels weird using this because obviously I've been using B1 because B1's very good in this situation. GG B1 Droidica. So take out B1. Do we know when Rex is farmable? We don't know exactly, but there is a way to find out an estimate. What was you thinking behind that, Vovan? Hey, there we go. Osprey beat me to it. Go and say, if I can type. Here we go, SWGOH events. You go on the marquee schedule. They're all here. So Captain Rex, event date was 22nd of June. So shipment date, when it goes into shipments, sometime between 20th of July and the 3rd of August. So it should be farmable from the 17th of August to the 14th of September. And it's also quite handy to know when these are, because I could do with farming these. So 2nd of August latest and 17th of August latest. Yeah. I do feel like B2 is important. Whichever way this goes, I feel like you need B2 to get past the Mace taunt. And it keeps the foresight off him. Yeah, it won't give you the location until the day you put it in the game. Besides, that far in advance you don't need to know, do you? Well, maybe you could hoard, but... yeah, they certainly aren't going to give you that information. They don't want people hoarding. Alright. I kind of like this. I know that B1's... if anything, right, if this goes wrong, then I know I've got Nuke B1 Django in the future, so we'll give that a go. The dates are based on the usual schedule for the marquees, yeah, so they could alter it, which I'm hoping they don't start doing. Yeah, I'm a bit like that myself. I could do with those 2 Leviathan ships coming out so I can start farming them early. It's not like I'm near, as I've said in the past, but it's better to be ready than not. Alright, that sucks. That sucks. That all just sucks. Alright. Plan B. Let's go to what we have been using. Let's see how it plays. I mean, I'll go back to it. My issue with this has been that getting the... Oh, we're alright this time. A lot of the time it's been a case that I haven't been able to get extortion onto Anakin. Right, top up Newt. Alright, Newt's gone for good. But I think this is where we fail again, because we're going to lose them. Yeah, we're out here. It's a shame. If I'd have done the other way around, I could have cleaned up with the GG. Instead, I've got to clean this up with something else. For whatever reason, I just can't get this counter to work. I feel like Django's playing a part with his relics. Can't remember what I've been using to clean this up. I'm pretty sure it'd be nothing too big. Was it some Sith? No, that might be Crimson. Let me have a look at my GA history. I don't want to waste something. GAs could be a good shout. As long as Anakin doesn't AoE, I would stand a chance. Must be said, this doesn't look too great. Hey, you finally got Slacker done. Nice one, Peak. What are you working on next? Going for Leia. I was going to say, I'm certain she'll be worth it. You know, forget the raid. You know, I think any GL will be worth it. So, good luck. That's all I can say, really. Kind of irritating. Because I'm sure I faced a Qui-Gon recently. But it could have been Crimson. It was probably Crimson at this rate. Yeah. Alright, looks like we'll have to give Geos a go just for the fact that that seems like an expandable team. Let's go with them. I'll be honest, I've watched Zareth talk about it. I'm kind of in agreement with this thought process that the next raid after the Endor raid is probably a year away. Not because they can't pump them out, as we've seen, but I don't think they devalue another raid so fast. I think it does have some logic to it that maybe what the crate raid was essentially a tester, just to see how it plays out. And then that's why they've used Jabba to give Jabba a purpose in the raid, and then the next GL has a raid that lasts as long as Jabba's lasted. So I kind of get his logic, and I think there's a likelihood it's correct. You know, like anything, I'm not saying he's definitely correct, but I think it's likely. You want a ship raid? To be honest, right, there's a bit of me that would like ships and conquest. I think even if they're preloaded, like all conquest things, I think ships and conquest could potentially be better. Again, it all depends what they do. It's like when you think about ship conquest, ship galactic challenges, they don't always feel that daunting. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'd be calling out for, like, node after node of ships, but it could be a way of just mixing up feats without constantly having to bring out things with new tunes. Yeah, I wouldn't like cry out for it, but I feel like it might be valuable. Yeah, I know there's that argument as well about stamina. I mean, when you think they try and bleed us for anything they can, so I am in agreement there. Can we do that? Ooh. Ooh. We gotta get Anakin. Even if it's just a love tap, we gotta get him. There we go. I'm pretty sure he would have killed us all if I'd gone for Mace first. Alright, that was a bit of a dodgy battle, no lies. Don't know why I'm looking at him when I need to look at her. What speed? 231, so 331 effective. Let me have a look at this North Wall a minute. Right, so we're going 5 first that. If I can spare him, which at the moment I can, JKL Hoda there. JML, JKR, GMY there, although that battle has just gone wrong so many times for me lately. I don't really know what I want to do with the Bounty Hunters, but I'm sure we can find something to beat that. But I don't really know what I want to do with Raven either. So there's a few question marks there. I think I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which is raid BB-8 Ben here. It's a little bit overkill as far as rally levels, but BB-8's going to gain turn meter, so we should be able to get going ahead of the Datacron. Oh, sorry, the Omicron. I really wish they'd give them unique names rather than having everything sort of sounding the same. Alright, Handwave. By the way, how fast was that Special Forces? I'm going to have a look at that. I never look at the pilots because they're usually the slowest ones. Let's just hand wave over there. Wiggle wiggle. Basic. Double tap. Wiggle wiggle. Can't hand wave, so we'll basic. Counters, thank you. Basic again. Wiggle wiggle. Hand wave. Wiggle wiggle. Basic. Wiggle wiggle. Basic. Can't recover. I was hoping I could get Ben back a little bit, but no. The banners were against us. Okay, Zamacron. I don't really feel like I need to take something big in against this. 281 speed, so it's going to have a bit of speed to it. FOTP really didn't like Ben. No, I've been really loving Ben in these kind of teams though, because for whatever reason the AI gets fixated on him. I think it's because, I wouldn't say he's the weakest, but whenever they go for him and they get him in the red, they get fixated on going for him. They can't kill him, but they want to go for him, so he acts like a fake tank. I love it. I love it until it doesn't work anyway. Exactly. Maybe I mirror. Maybe we could do something like that. Embo's a bit of a weird choice for the contract, maybe. Maybe go for Boba lead. Exactly. Whenever I use Qui-Gon on offense, that does tend to be the case, that they just go for the other toons and they're like, I can't kill them. You know, and you're thinking, I'm glad they don't have smart AI in that situation, but it is a bit weird. It's like, really? The number of things CG nerf and they've just kind of let that slide. Well, that was easy. Didn't think it'd be difficult, but still, that was easier than expected. What are we facing at the back? A Padme and a Dash. We've got Tuskens. Bit of a weird Dash team. Mon. And Finn. Okay. That's not really that useful, is it? I mean, that'd be alright if in a Seer team, but when it's just cats, all that does is give a cooldown reduction and 10% turn meter. You know, it's not that big. Right, whatever my best protection cron is, I'm sparing it. Alright, they get it. Yeah, it's the only thing I can assume anyway. Alright, so again, they go first. I say again because last time I got wrecked because of this. So, I don't see the point in swapping turn meter, so let's just go straight for cat. All got tenacity up, so I don't see the point in AoEing, so we'll just pass a turn. Steal the retribution if we can. Spread it. Still got tenacity up, so I will just basic. This is the team that I have had the most success with, but I do get the concern, because I did lose with this last round. Last time they were hard focused on GMY. And it seems like they're following that strategy again. Alright, let's do that. I want to try and give GMY as many turns as I can so he keeps gaining foresight. Yeah, they really like him. Alright, cat's gone. Okay, I feel better when she's out of the way, but considering last time taught me that GK is an issue as well, we need to get rid of him. There we go. I feel better now we've ulted. Okay, so damage immunity, yada yada yada. You know what, I'm just going to go for JMK. Forgetting me abbreviations here. Past that. Yeah, I think last time what happened with me is that maybe it was a speed check that I failed. Maybe I was just too slow to actually pass it. I don't know. All I know is they got my GMY out and it was game over. I mean, you saw there, they were hard focused on GMY. So I think last time I just didn't deal enough damage in time. Alright, 55. I'd say we're on for a full clear now then. Or at least we've got the capability of doing it. 5 of first needed here. Unless I do JK Alia. See, I haven't got mace built. Can JKL lead beat Raven? Jolie did it last time. Oh, that could be good. You know, if Jolie gets in trouble, he can just keep countering. Plus the max health will really benefit him. Go on, I think we give that a go. Because then it means I've got the 5 first for Darth Raven. Yeah, I like that. I might seem a fool for trying that. And yeah, I do feel sorry for Mace. I just haven't had time to work on him. Like a lot of things. Osprey, thank you for the follow. I'd say hello there, like I do for a lot of people, but you've been here for a while, so it feels a bit redundant at this point. Alright. Let's pass that to JKL. We don't want Malgus getting a saviour. Let's do that. There we go, the taunt's down. I don't know why I did that, that was a waste of an ability. Let's pass that over there. I don't see the point in whittling down Malgus when Talon's still around. I think this is actually a very good battle for the tracker, just to keep an eye on where Terminator is. Alright, over there, and go on the power if you go for it. Okay, again, that's a good use for the retribution. Oof, okay. Let's pass that over there. Like I say, I don't see the point in going straight for Malgus at this point. Let's do that. Alright, Talon be gone. Stuns. There we go. I do mod my Jolie for crit, void, and tenacity as well, so he should be hard to crit, but the trouble is Malgus will deal true damage, so there is that at play. So the Crons help quite a bit in that sense as well. There we go. Full auto at this point. I mean, what I will say, I didn't feel like we were in danger at any point there. Granted, it's not like an optimal Malgus team, it wasn't DR and Basti, but still, I'll take the positives from that. I think if Revan and Basti had been there, it could have been a bit more awkward because they would have had ferocity most likely. But yeah, we'll take it. And it does allow the 5 first to do a job here. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, exactly. When you take them out of that team, it really suffers. I think we put that one on. It doesn't really need the Crom, but it would be nice. Something tells me don't do form up straight away. I don't know if I'm just imagining that. No, I think I'm imagining it. Okay, we've got a crit on Malak. Alright, Gas takes a nap. Five's down. There we go. SWGOH, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Alright, Gas gets back up. Let's get Basti down. There we go. Not clean banners, but we got through it. Yeah, I've got to admit that Malgus team really seemed weak. I mean, I do Malgus DR Basti, but that really is because it then allows Malik for offense. But I get what you say. Malik certainly would make it a bit more... But it would certainly make it more interesting than that one was down here. Marauder and Talon just aren't enough. Yeah, it was spicier than I thought it would be, that Aranya. Okay. What are we going to use here? Could use Bounty Hunters. Still got Dad Bob Bulba and the Mandalorian. You end up using DR Bass Savage since you have an ability to level 6 Cron. Yeah, I really don't like those Crons. They're really annoying. A few times I faced them, I'm like, you get. I mean, with that mindset, I should really chase them more often, but it's just the role of the Crons at times. Right, I'm going to just do that. Just basic. And bye-bye Kylo. Right, so Sith Trooper's the weakest, we go for him. Just get some debuffs on the field. And just basic for now. And bye-bye Sith Trooper, maybe. Nope, bit too early. Right, we'll do that anyway. And we should be able to nuke crew. Fair bit few banners recovered there. Yeah, it won't be enough here. Alright, 55 still alright. Alright, so final one on this wall is Bosk. What's the speed on it? Ooh, I clicked on Bulba. Kit, nearly 10 million GP in Kyber 2 is facing that. Nothing wrong with the matchmaking, folks. Nothing at all. Man, oh man, oh man. You have to get creative. Alright, maybe we could do Vader Thrawn TFP, or we got Sith. We'll go Talon. Alright, so Merciless, Crush, Basic, 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 Fracture. Let's go for Bulba. Bulba's the one with the really bad nuke. Alright, we're going Basic on Django. There we go, that's one. Get speed down if we can. Ability block please, Talon, thank you. Vader's got the most turn me to pass there. Can we nuke Bubba? Thank you. Base it there. And again. You had to do that, didn't you? Let's do that. Merciless. Basic. High tenacity Bosk. Don't we love him? How about Django? You've got no allies, Bosk, so you can be as tanky as you like. I don't care. 54. Alright, 2 walls down. Certainly more than I was expecting going into this. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to use something with Harnia just so I can take dash out turn 1. We need an insta-kill of sorts to take out that. I think, anyway. I might be over-egging it. Yeah, an AoE could be the alternative for sure. Just having a look to see if there's anything obvious. Maybe Bad Batch. I say maybe. Depends how fast they are. $239. If they got any decent speed on them, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed. 258. I know that sounds like a low number, but my Bad Batch are terrible. I think my Bad Batch Echo's 240 something. Yeah, 242. So, not an option there. Yeah, I feel bad about my Bad Batch, but it just haven't had the chance to thrive yet. Potentially Imperial Troopers. I mean, I'll take Stark out. Potentially Death Trooper could get Deathmark out. Same potentially, and I'm going in full throttle. Yeah. Well, good to know. I don't forget about Chieftain in the turn meter blocker. Have we got any more DeLoreans? Like anything I could put with him? Not really. I've got Treya, but nothing to really go with her. Maybe do Malik, but it feels a touch overkill. Maybe we could do Treya Dooku just because he's Relic and... Yeah, again, I haven't really got an insta-kill. My Nihilus maybe could survive. Yeah, I think set might be more important. I'm in agreement there. Let's give it a go. You might be able to take a few hits anyway. Okay. Let's isolate, put that on Nihilus. Do a suck. Yeah, set's dead. Yeah. Not enough. Oh, I couldn't back out in time. Yeah, the thing with Malik, it's not a forced taunt, is it? It's a reactive one. See, my Watt's on defense, so weapon tech's out the question. As far as I know, the droids don't do anything. I haven't got Qui-Gon. I don't know if Wampa can do it. Okay, if Wampa can, that's an option. Yeah, my Wampa is only Rally 3. Add it to the list of projects. I've got the Dotcron. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've got some teams to take down the other things. It's just this is kind of irritating. I really need to watch Morbius. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I was going to say, please take a turn, Wampa. Are they immune to darts? I didn't know. Yeah, I'm not confident here, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, we're out. This wall feels a little bit elementary anyway, because I don't think DarthCussie's coming back, but I might be wrong. I think we're going to take the other things out. Yeah, we don't need Kira, we can use her here. Honestly, I just want something to pre-shoot Dash and game out. Maybe CLS 3PO Chewie, C3PO could do the Tuskens. You gotta love how some kits are designed that. She's just lost 2 allies and she's like, I will do my special. I say Malik should be fine here. Who are we talking about as far as call to assist? Because there is a lot of TM gain in the CLS team. My thoughts were more around 3PO and Chewie. You know, potentially he could get an AoE off. was gonna say R2, will you please stop stunning me? Yeah, if we get Chieftain out, then it might be doable with something with a big AoE. Or something else with a big AoE. I was just going to say, I bet there's a heal here. Nah. I don't mod my Melt for tenacity, so that is what's happening. We should still have enough to get through this, it's just going to take longer than you'd like. I've said it before, 5v5 I mod for, and I don't see the point in modding for tenacity in that. Yeah, exactly. JK is the big damage dealer. This is more annoying than difficult. Yeah, if they got a healing immunity, it'd be a bit more of concern. I didn't use the Soot then because I was hoping I could time it when she's not got protection up. Unfortunately, yeah. We'll get there, it's just this one's a bit fiddly. Alright. That's not too bad on paper. Still not going to be enough. It's just that nasty little loop they've got. Hey, little fish. How you doing? I feel like I need an ability block. There we go. Just had to get a gap when she hadn't got protection up. There we go. Alright, that's a poor excuse of a Finn team. We could do... Actually, I can use my Mordalorians that I have something to use, but maybe I could throw something smaller at it? Bastila? Alright. Yeah, I'm amazed someone put Finn down without Zori nowadays. Says me who actually got a hold with Finn without Zori. Oh, don't. Crash. Alright. That wasn't going too great anyway, but still, I'd rather have lost than restarted. Yeah, at least my Bastila JKA Ahsoka team sucks, so it wasn't like a big loss. You're back, Fish, and say you didn't miss much. Is that my fleet payout? Yeah. Cash that in. What we're going to use... I'm not sure we can get through that Tusken team. How's it going? Better than I expected. I expected to already be finished with GA today, but we've somehow got our way through this front pair of walls. Game crash just cost us Finn, or it cost us against this Finn team. I wonder if there's a team I could do a Scando. I mean, he's Relic 6 there, and it feels a waste not to use him. Maybe I could do Lando, Scando, L3. It's a weird one, but he is a scoundrel, so he gains the benefits. We haven't got a buff to spell, sadly. This is definitely a kooky idea as far as trying to find a use for Scando outside of Hook Cartel. It feels like L3 carries this a bit more. Oh, you got a win. 33. Yeah, if it works, it works. We'll take it. Alright, Mon. I want to try and save CLS 3PO, so... I'm the only person live, am I? Hello, Suarez. I mean, I'll take that. And we've got Omicron, so I don't think I could try Tuscans. I think I'm going to have to use Maul. Let's do Maul, let's do Armourer. I expect to get obliterated here, if I'm being honest, but I really don't think we need to win this wall, because they've lost on... Did they lose on Fleet? I think they did. I might be misremembering. Could have been Crimson that was that. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's put that on Candy. No worries. I'm going to say I wasn't thinking it that way, but I'll be honest. It's quite rare I'm the only one live. There's usually someone knocking about. Can my Relic 1 Maul do something here? Ah, of course, Ainsley's... well, saying that Ainsley's on kick at the moment, so he wouldn't pop up here anyway, would he? Oh, I forgot about that little slime. Oh well, full of it. I'm going to say, I haven't actually been catching up how Ainsley's getting on. I saw a few pictures, but that's about it. Yeah, I would say not enough gear, but besides that, the revive killed it. Probably needed more than just that. Go on, I'm curious if this could get through. Yes, Kit. You know, I might actually put a little meme or something in for you when you say this. Yeah, this is the term it again's killing us. Yeah, so we can't hurt a team if we're stunned to death. I need to do call to action with CLS, there we go. Yeah, so 3P on Chewie's gone. Yeah. Yeah, the Terminator game from CLS teams is fantastic, but in this situation it's just horrid. Yeah. I've seen a lot of Tuscans on defense lately, and I'm kind of glad I haven't had to beat them, because that really proves why they're not to be slept on. Yeah, when I was talking earlier about my farms on this account, I did bring up the fact that I need to farm them. You know, and it's not necessarily now because of the raid, but they are just good in PvP. I'm thinking of switching that out as well. Someone shared in my guild about an Adrad counter, and it involved Rolo. I hadn't heard about it, so I'm thinking I'm going to take her out of that team. Yeah, it's good that the counter's not really that a thing in 5v5. Or the team isn't, I should say. Yeah, I think it's worth taking Rolo out just to try it. Assuming I face an Adrad, of course. Right, so we've got Prof here. The fleet has arrived. You know, I'm doing that, I think. Let's just click on the fleet. Anyone else doing this? Forgetting that the fleet exists? Like, the fleet select? You've remodded. I would say I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I've got them, obviously, but there are times when I'm just forgetting it. I'm not used to not using it, that I'm kind of having to remind myself, oh yeah, we've got fleet loadouts now. I mean, of course, if you've got the crit chance, it's going to really benefit you. I never need to do remods on my accounts. For Crimson, I need to do it for Starkiller, so I'm waiting for Starkiller to get to gear 12. I don't know when I'm going to do it on my main, though. Could do a remodding, because I know some of my mods are out here. Jeez, they're low there. Yeah, it's a bit of a, I think that's what throws me a little bit. You kind of want to just select the fleet, but because you have to do the fleet captain, or the capital ship, it's like, oh, well, I might as well just do what I normally do. Don't get me wrong, when I remember to do it, it's really good just having it all there preloaded, but especially if you've got like odd counters, like take Exactrix versus Profundity, you know, it's good that you've got something down that you can say, alright, this is the counter. But yeah, when it's just something like this that you can just throw them in, I kind of forget sometimes. Let's just wiggle. No worries, Kit. Thanks very much for the bits, man. That felt louder than usual. Alright. Slave 1 be gone. Go for Razor. Feels a bit of a waste using specials. Or bringing in reinforcements, I should say. Alright, sweet. So, was it a Finalizer and an Empire fleet on defense? Yeah. Okay, we can cope with those. We've got a Rebel fleet still, and we've got 2 Empire fleets. So my gut is telling me to do Empire here. Yeah, Finalizer on defense, I never understand that. The Echelon Taunt works, essentially, well, let me just get this right in my head. It should be that the reinforcement ability for the Echelon is that it will come in and stealth First Order ships. So because of that, it starts the battle doing that. And then when the stealth expires, it taunts. So that's the general gist of it. I think for that reason I'm going to scrap this idea. I kind of liked trying it, but because of Echelon it could get messy. Yeah, we do that. I'm all over the place here because I'm trying to kind of think what I want to do, and I think we're going to go for this something Sify fleet. It's essentially a Scythe fleet, and we've got a bit of Malgus in there as backup. We've got Empire for the north. No, I'm going to say, as long as Echelon's 5-star, the reinforcement ability should kick in. Alright, I'm going to save that a minute. We'll do a basic. Okay, that was rude. I don't mind ability blocking at this point. And then healthiest taunts, but we don't want Scythe to taunt. Let's get rid of all the buffs. We can go for Silencer. Alright. Not too great, that. Whoa, don't crash on me! Oh! Yeah. It's picking up a little bit. I'm just not touching it for a second. I'm just going to see if it'll... If I move my mouse, it'll drop. Alright. We're at 29 still. Can I do that? Alright, just get me through this battle. Can we reach an agreement? Get me through this battle. Thank God for that. It's alright, I'm juggling here. I'm keeping an eye on the frame rate and I'm trying to keep an eye on what I'm doing with the battle. AoE again. That has got stealth onto it, yeah. Turn meter up. Let's give that to Scythe. Do that. Tell you what, these summons are terrible. Alright. Order 66. So the question was, so if Echelon is a reinforcement, what 3 ships do you start with? And I think Aranyu says there, the reinforcement ability kicks in starting. So, yeah, you don't bring it in. Yeah, well, saying that, you don't bring it in if you face an Executor. If you want to face, say, Rebels or Empire, which I wouldn't really advise, but it's there, or maybe even Resistance, start Special Forces. Okay, the game did crash, so at least we got through the battle. I was really going to cuss it. Man, oh man. Tests my patience at times, this game, I tell you. Yep, GA. Forgot what I was doing. So it's just an Empire fleet to take out, but I'm going to have to be careful. You didn't have Echelon's reinforcement built up because you were thinking to yourself, don't need to be supposed to start in the fleet. Yeah, the first order ones, you want all the reinforcement abilities built up just so that they have the maximum impact from the start. But generally, you only want to start Silencer, Command Shuttle, and either Echelon if it's Executor or Special Forces if it's something else. There might be the odd exception. I wonder what's going to happen to like the Tarkin fleet when. Well, I'm saying that the Tarkin Fleet will still have a purpose, but it's not going to be as good, is it? Or am I imagining that? I mean, that's it. It's Scythe, essentially, isn't it? It's alright, I was just thinking about Leviathan and how it might impact the meta as far as will it take things away, but the only thing it'll really take away is the Sith Bomber. Yeah, I think in my head I was just wondering if Sith Bomber is the big steal from Executrix. My bomber's not looking hot. Yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised if it wasn't taking the Sith Bomber. So yeah, it's like, I'm just curious if there's still going to be like an off-meta Profundity counter if it's needed or not. Do I think Exact Prof will beat Leviathan on offense? I hope one of them can at least have a chance to beat it. I mean, the only glimmer of hope I've had is the fact that if you look at the Rebel or anti-Rebel stuff in the Leviathan's kit, it's not it's not undispellable. You know, like there's bits about crit hit immunity and all that, but it can be dispelled. So you think Harm might stand a chance. But I don't know. We're going to have to see it play. I don't mind if on offense Leviathan is a monster. And, you know, a bit like how Profundity versus Executor, it destroys it. But you kind of want the same gameplay Executor has against Profundity. I'm not convinced it's going to be the case, though. Alright, 1620 to 528. My opponent did trip up on my Jabba. They got beat my Malgus, a Dash team, an Adrad team. I'm not going to say they won't get through if they try. They might have a second team for that. But I'd like to think we've at least put up a fight here. You know, there's some tough teams they've got to try and whittle down. So, we'll see. I do want to change that, though, while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not convinced there myself. I think on defense it does seem formidable, but again, maybe I'm just being pessimistic. One thing I will say, I'm not like say Fatal and these guys who are really good at deep diving into kits and working out what will happen. When I've watched his streams when he's been breaking stuff down, I'm in awe. So yeah, I'm certainly not one of those guys. I just kind of follow the crowd and see what the meta and the counter meta is. So I'm looking forward to seeing what people come up with.